Hello guys, welcome back. So today we would be discussing some sketch entities in the SOLIDWORKS. So we'll start with the top line sketch. Okay, so this is the line function. You can draw line. There are three types of line: center line, midpoint line, and simple line. Another is corner rectangles. There are different types of rectangles. Okay, another thing is slot function. If you want to create a slot in any part, then you can create it with these functions. Then there is circles, so perimeter circle, two types of circle, three types of arcs, polygon function, spline curve function, ellipsis function, parabola, conic, partial ellipse, ellipse, and a fillet and chamfer function. Okay, so now I would be discussing with you about mirror entities, linear sketch pattern, offset entities, trim entities, convert entities. Okay, so now let's start with the mirror entities. So here I'm selecting a line, let it be this. Okay, so now another shortcut key to first you have to keep pressing the right key and drag the mouse. If you drag it upwards you will get a dimension, smart dimension function. Downwards is the rectangle function, on the right hand side is the circle function, and on the left hand side it is a line function. So now if I select another line parallel to this line, okay, now what is the center line? So now I select mirror entities, so entities to mirror, so I select these two entities. Sorry, I need to create a center line first, so I select a line for construction, and here I will draw it like this. So this is my center line. So now I select mirror entities, I select the entities which I want to mirror, and now mirror about which axis or which line. So this is the line, so you can see that it gets mirrored here, right? Now linear sketch pattern. Okay, mirror entities is done. Now again I will draw a line here. Okay, so now I will show you the trim entities function. Now there are five types of trim. Power trim. In power trim you can simply hold down and drag your cursor around the entities. So you hold down a cursor and then drag it, so you can trim the extra lines or segments. Now corner trim, so you can select two lines and the corner, the extra entities would be deleted. Now trim away inside, you have to select two lines and the segments between those two entities would be deleted. Similarly, trim away outside, the segments outside these two lines would be deleted. So, and trim to the closest, so you select any point near to any intersection, it will be deleted. Okay, so this is the trim function. Now I would like to discuss with you some linear sketch pattern functions. So suppose I am drawing a circle here. Okay, now I select linear sketch pattern. Now here there are two directions given, direction 1 and direction 2. So first is x-axis, that is number of circles you want in the x-axis direction. Suppose I am keeping 10. Now this is the distance between the centers of the circle, right? So it is 10 mm right now, so I will keep it 100. So I get 10 circles at a distance 100 from each other, right? Okay, you can manage the instances from here, and you can manage the degree, that is the alignment, like this. Okay, now you come on the x-axis. If you want to select that you want rows of circles, then you can select like this. You go ahead, select 10, so you got 10 rows with 10 circles. So now I increase the spacing between them, I make it 100. So here I get a pattern. This is a linear pattern basically, and here I selected the entities to pattern, which is this circle. So similarly, if you don't want to pattern everything everything in object, then you can select specific entities which you want to do a pattern of. So this is how you can use linear sketch pattern. Similarly, if I now want to use a circular sketch pattern, so circular sketch pattern, it is basically here here to give the radius, that is what is the radius on which you want to create a pattern. So suppose it is 200. Okay, so this is the 200 circle and this is the pattern. There are 4 instances with equal spacing between each other. Now suppose I select I want 10 circles, so these 10 circles are with equal spacing, right? So this is about the circular sketch pattern and instances to skip. Suppose if you don't want this instance, you can just click on it and it would be skipped. Okay, so this is how circular sketch pattern works. Move entities, it is a simple move function. There are different type of functions, move entities. You have to select an object, then you have to select a point from which you want to move it. Then copy entities, simple copy function. Rotate entities, you can rotate the object on its axis. Similarly, scale entities, you can scale the objects, that is you can increase the scale. And these are the stretch entities. So I will edit it to stretch. So this from stretch about. Okay, so this is how I can stretch entities. Okay, so from the next section, from the next video, I would be starting with simple part modeling, and all these basic sketch entities would be covered as in when we go ahead in the part modeling. Thank you.